Look at this guy. We got Chris Kringle over here.
Yeah, that was all the gunshot noises you heard.
There is only one way to properly ride a 0T down after you've just spent, 2 hours trying to get the clutches and stuff on it, and that is with a full leather suit with an Articat necky. Just realized it has a helmet cable, but it's so out of date that it won't fit the current one that I got. So we're still in vintage leathers, baby. First ride in awesome leathers on this awesome triple. Alrighty fam, so you can see the group getting ready behind me. So what we decided is we're leaving the Glenmore. Got to rip the triple a little bit today. Now I'm on the boost, and it's like 3 or 4 of us brave souls about to try the trails. The rest are loading up in a truck, heading down to Slickers, and we're about to see how the trails are finally in the last like 2 weeks. So we'll see how it goes, but I need to get some more miles on. So one way or another, we're getting those smiles on. And now we play the waiting game. You ready, Brocky Brock?
Ready.
We'll see how they are. This is my first time down the trails in like 2 weeks.
Where's your stunner?
What?
Where's your stunner?
I know, I'm just kidding. No way! Kevin gets to ride the 850, Zach's on the Viper? I'm hot as right now.
Me too. This one is so loud.
Nothing too crazy here. Upstate Zach and the gang got up for his birthday weekend. We banged about 20 to 30 miles Friday night. Got a nice bank of saved up daytime riding content. I know you guys like it, so do I. As far as this weekend goes, keeping it in time, the only riding I was really able to get in with these guys was Friday night. If you haven't checked out my last video yet, that will be Saturday, and that's us playing out in the lake having a ball. But when we were out in the lake, these guys actually went and did some more trail miles, so good for them. Giving you the full trail report here, honestly, way better than expected. We totally all thought that it was going to be a lot worse than it was. You can see us here, we're just playing around having a ball. It was super warm out. It was like mid-30s, no overheating, but the temps definitely were climbing up. But at least the snow was super, super wet and soft, so it was throwing up a lot of cooling. And surprisingly, look at these inners. I mean, a lot of them were really decently flat. A lot of the connecting trails we used to take into town were very, very bumpy. You're going to see a crazy bump here in a second, but overall, pretty freaking awesome. Just feels so good to be on a sled. Look at this, just flat and fast, baby. Overall, Friday night, definitely better than expected, but I don't want to hype the conditions up too big here. You know, with all those previous days of warm and rain, there was a lot of creek hopping, a lot of bumps, and a lot of water on these trails. You heard in an earlier clip my buddy busting my chops on not having my Sena communicator on. I just haven't used it much this season, but if I did, this one is on me, guys. I could have totally warned all of my buddies behind me about this decently sized bump upcoming here. Our one buddy did fall off, but he's okay, fine, the sled's fine. He just fell off, and he was right here. Look at this. Wheelies! I did see it coming from a mile away because obviously I was leading, and repositioned myself so that I could, you know, take this bump. It's nothing new for me, but it's just one of those things that I really wish I had on to be able to help my friends out. I know it's fun to listen to the sound of the snowmobiles a lot, and I know a lot of people don't like the electronics on their head, but I do want to advocate for the use. It's an amazing safety tool on the trail to be able to communicate and talk to the people behind you or around you, and firm advocate on that front. On to Sunday, dial in, baby, let's go. Very first day we got the new Sidewinder out was on Saturday in the last video, but Sunday our good buddy Jason Owens at D&D, he came up. He basically built this whole sled from scratch. He's the main tuner on it, and as well as the main pilot most of the time. He came up to really start getting this thing dialed in, and just a great day out in the ice. Sunday, same conditions as Saturday, unbelievable. Could have used a little bit more snow, but I would rather have it be, you know, almost glare ice than 2 feet of snow and slush on top, just for drag racing. There are a lot of mixed opinions on drag racing as a power sports racing event in general, but I figured this would be fun to show you guys how much work it actually takes to get something like this dialed in. It takes a lot of work to make big horsepower go down a track consistently. But this thing has not even been in a race yet. This was just tuning and dialing it in. If all goes well, the plan is next weekend. This is one of my biggest highlights of the whole winter season. Spoiler alert, I've done a video on it in the past. We are going to Goldenchild Nationals up in New Hampshire. Our good buddy throws the event on. Just an absolute blast of a time, drag racing, partying, and we're going up for almost a whole week. You're going to see this thing make a ripping pass at the end. We saved the best for last here, but it's crazy just how much micro adjustments make. Pass, tune, repeat. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm excited. We'll get the draggy hooked up.
I had some poop. Yeah, I didn't pull good for you? Yeah. Look good. Good looking pass.
It felt good. I can put more power in it.
Now we can?
Yeah.
Because of this?
Yeah.
Very pleased with that last pass of the day. Oh my God, was that flying. And we still have a ton of room to go with the boost too. Did like 10 to 12 passes or so just to start getting it dialed in. And we're definitely heading in the right direction based on how that last one looked. Oh my God. We did crank the boost towards the end of the day, but I don't want to spoil it. Getting super stoked for Goldenchild next week. I know I kind of babied it last video, but I have full intentions of getting on there myself, coming off the button with a lot of boost and seeing what that thing's like. Maybe we'll do a reaction video, whatever. Beyond stoked for next week though, guys. Stay on the lookout for that video. Gonna be a good one. Partying, drag racing, the whole nine. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We will see you next video. Whoop!